Listening, Unit 5, page 34, B.
You will hear 5 short extracts in which people are talking about successful people. For questions 1 to 5, choose from the list A to H what each speaker says about success. Use the letters only once. There are 3 extra letters which you do not need to use. Speaker 1.
You always hear the success stories of the rich and famous, but if you read about their lives, you'll see that along the way they have experienced failure too. There are examples of best-selling novelists who couldn't find anyone to publish their first novel, musicians whose talent was not recognized until after they left school, actors whose first films were flops. The important thing is that they never let this hold them back. They had so much belief in themselves that they kept on trying.
Speaker 2.
It used to take years for people to become successful in their chosen career, but that's changed quite a bit these days. It's possible to become an overnight success now with the help of the media. For example, people who lived very ordinary lives suddenly become best-selling musicians when they enter television talent contests. I think it must be an enormous shock to someone who is not used to all this attention.
Speaker 3.
Artists can also become successful by putting their creations on the internet. They often film themselves improvising, and they get themselves a name and an audience in that way. Suddenly, talented people have the chance to show the world what they can do. They no longer have to deal with record companies or art galleries to get their work noticed.
Speaker 4.
I definitely don't think that success and fame always go together, not at all. Unfortunately, with our celebrity culture, we tend to pay a lot of attention to the stars of the screen and stage, but there are many other types of successful and influential people, such as business leaders, charity workers, doctors, and so on. Very often, these people aren't famous at all, but they have accomplished just as much, or more, and often their work is a lot more important than the work of famous people.
Speaker 5.
I think we need to think of success not just in terms of wealth and fame, but also in terms of personal development. You want to do something challenging with whatever talents you have, and you achieve it. If you have an accident and you learn to walk again, that is a huge success. It requires effort, motivation, determination, and the ability to overcome setbacks. That is the true meaning of success, in my opinion.